Hi friends, welcome to Bowl of Light Yoga. I'm Danielle. This is a quick, powerful practice that would be great for mornings or anytime you just need a quick pick-me-up. You won't need any props for this practice, so let's get started in downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out your feet here. Move your hips side to side. Start to notice your breath. Paying attention to how deeply you're breathing, the length of your inhales and exhales. Nod your head, releasing your neck. Let's come to stillness. On your inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky as high as you can. Open your hip to the right, bend your knee, and open that hip. On your next inhale, square your hips to the mat. And as you exhale, bring right knee to right elbow. Back up to downward facing dog. Exhale, right knee twists underneath you to your left elbow. Back to downward facing dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhaling back to down dog. And finally exhaling, setting your right foot through for high lunge. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. And exhale, settle down into that lunge a little bit. You can bend your knee, especially if this is, early morning, just getting warmed up. Take some deep breaths here, really feeling into your body. Let's take one more inhale. And as you exhale, hands come to the mat. Let's step the right foot back to side plank on the left. Maybe you want to float your top leg for a moment. And let's come to plank position, high push-up position. And lifting back up to downward facing dog. You can pedal that out for a minute, catching your breath. And let's inhale, left leg up high to the sky. Open your hips to the left and bend your knee. On your next inhale, square your hips to the mat. And as you exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, stepping right or left foot through for low lunge. When you've found your stable base, go ahead and lift your upper body. Again, finding some movement here. Finding some space in your high lunge. Finding what feels good. Let's take one more deep inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. And we'll take side plank on the right this time. You can float your top leg if you'd like. And let's come down to plank position, downward facing dog. And take a moment here to regulate your breath. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Make your way there, walking, jumping, floating, and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Find some length in your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep down, around, and up for tall, proud mountain. Palms meet overhead. And as you exhale, pull your hands to your heart and sink back into Utkatasana, chair. We'll take one full deep breath here. And now twist your body to the left, hooking your right elbow on your left knee for a twist. Go ahead and peek down at your knees. Make sure your right knee isn't pushed out forward of your left. You want to keep those kind of parallel and in line with each other here. Abs are up and engaged. Your gaze can be to the sky or to the ground, whatever is most comfortable on your neck. Let's take one more full breath here. Let's inhale up to center, Utkatasana, and exhale, twisting to the right, hooking left elbow on right knee. Again, take a look down at your knees. Make sure your left knee isn't forward this time. Engage your abs. See if you can sink a little bit deeper and breathe deeply. Take one more full deep breath here. On your next inhale, come to center, and exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep down, around and up, palms meet overhead. And exhaling, hands to heart center. Let's step your right foot back for warrior one. So find your nice wide warrior one base. Bending into your front knee, back toes at a 45-degree angle. And settle into your posture. Notice if your shoulders have crept up by your ears, and release those to create some space in your neck. Clasp your hands behind your back. Maybe find a little bit of a back bend here. Shining your heart up to the sky. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, descend your upper body for humble warrior. So left shoulder will come to the inside of left knee. And you can raise your clasped fists up to the sky as the crown of your head moves towards the earth. Your inner thighs need to be strongly engaged here to support you. And lower abs are lifted up and in firmly. Let's take one more full breath here. And on your next inhale, rise back up to warrior one. Hands can come to heart center. Go ahead and prop up on your back toes and then launch yourself forward for warrior three. Your back leg is firmly engaged. internal rotation, so your toes are pointed towards the earth, pressing firmly through your heel. And let's go ahead and bring right foot to meet left. Arms come up and overhead for tall mountain. Exhale, hands to your heart. And we'll take warrior one on the other side here. So step your left foot back. Toes pointed forward at a 45-degree angle. Bend deeply into your front knee. Arms reaching up. High lunge and warrior one postures like this are so good for stretching our psoas muscle, which for most of our day is spent in flexion like this. So it's so important to counter that when you have the opportunity. Let's go ahead and bring your hands behind your back and clasp them. And now go ahead and switch the clasping of your hands so it's the more unusual way. Maybe find a little back bend. Take a full deep breath here. Let's take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, descend your upper body for humble warrior. Right shoulder comes to the inside of your right knee. Again, engaging firmly through your inner thighs and core to support your body. Take one more full deep breath here. On your next inhale, let's rise back up to warrior one. Pivot on your back toes. Hands can come to heart center and launch yourself off of your back foot for warrior three. The toes of your extended leg are pointed towards the earth. That back leg is very active. And we're trying to get parallel at most here. And let's step left foot down to meet right. Inhale, arms sweep down, around and up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go ahead and come down to seated. You can stretch your right leg out long in front of you, bringing the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh here. Engage your right leg, find some energy in your foot, and then just take a very slight twist here towards your right extended leg. So you might notice if you're just sitting normally, you're faced off to the side. We want to be folding over the leg. So just a slight twist towards the leg. Find some length in your spine, and then begin to fold over your right leg. We'll take 5 long, slow, deep breaths here, slowing down our breath. And when you're ready, begin walking yourself back up to a seated position. We'll take the sole of the left foot, plant it to the outside of your right thigh, knee facing the ceiling. Left hand will come behind, right arm reaches up high, and exhale. twist. Let's come back to center. Let's take your extended right leg. Go ahead and bend it, bringing your foot back by your hip. And then stack your top left knee on your bottom right knee here for Gomukhasana or cow face legs. Take left arm up. Right arm goes down and bends up so your fingers can clasp, or you can grab a hold of your shirt or a strap if you have one close by and that works better for you. You can gently release the bind if you have that. Go ahead and put your left hand down and bring your right arm up and over for a side stretch on the right. Let's come back to center here. Stretch left leg out long. The sole of your right foot will come to the inside of your left thigh. Activate your left leg here. Find your slight rotation towards your left leg. Lengthen your spine. And then begin to walk forward, folding yourself over your leg. It's so easy when we're moving through our moving postures, our standing postures, to stay focused on our breath and our body. But the challenge is to stay focused, even in these postures that we're holding. Your mind will want to wander. That's its job. It's okay. Your job is just to notice and gently come back to the present. Let's take one more deep breath here. And walk ourselves up. Taking the sole of your right foot to the outside of your left thigh for a twist. Right hand comes behind. Left arm will reach up and twist. If it's difficult for you to breathe deeply and freely in a twist towards your bent leg, you can always take an open twist. The direction of the twist doesn't matter. It's just the action of the twist. And so you can gently go ahead and release that twist. We'll bend left leg this time. And you can stack right knee on top of left knee. I'll turn to face this time. Your feet can be back by your hips, or you can begin to walk them out towards parallel, whatever feels best in your body. Take right arm up, left arm comes down and bends up to clasp if you're able. Only take the bind if you're able to still stay upright. If you're taking the bind and you're hunched over, you're sacrificing your breath. So grab a strap maybe, or this is just as effective here. So don't sacrifice the breath. Modify the posture. Let's take one more full deep breath here. And if you have the bind, you can gently release it. Right hand comes to the mat. Left arm can come up and over for a nice side stretch. And this is where I will leave you. I encourage you to either lie yourself down for Shavasana or come to a seated meditation for as long as you're able before you need to continue on with your day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.